I want to make some pillowcases, and to match the gray quilt that I'm going to send to my son and daughter-in-law, I am going to make a set of pillowcases out of these two materials. And then for myself, I just really love this fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's just so cheerful and summery, and so I want to make some pillowcases for the house for myself out of this fabric. So first of all, we need to get things cut. To make a pillowcase, you need 3/4 of a yard of your main fabric and 1/3 of a yard for your cuff. So 3/4 of a yard is 36 inches. You take 1/4 off, that leaves you with 27. So 3/4 of a yard is 27 inches, so I am going to cut 2 lengths at 27 inches. And we're just barely at 27 inches here, so we did good at getting the fabric. I always get just a little bit more because I wash it before, and sometimes it shrinks or it unravels, and you may not always end up with the amount you need after you wash it. A 1/3 of a yard for the cuff is 12 inches. So I'm going to cut 2 lengths at 12 inches. And then we fold those over so that it's a 6-inch cuff. Well, I guess it's less than that when you take into seam allowance. But I didn't feel like I cut that at all. It's just an angle I'm not used to cutting at. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and cut the selvage off of this gray fabric so that it is about the same as the main fabric that I'm going to be using. Sorry, should have had this figured out before I... this will fit. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fold this in half this way. And I don't think there's any difference, the front and the back, so. I'm going to go ahead and we fold this in half, and then I am going to pin this piece of fabric to this, and then sew a 5/8 of an inch seam. Then I'll trim it and zigzag. This would be a great project to start a teenager or even younger on, especially in the summer when they've got a lot of time. It'd be great. Took me 2 tries, but I got it pinned on evenly, and so I'm going to go ahead and sew this on now. Using a 5/8 of an inch seam. I'm going to go ahead and trim this about 1/4 of an inch to the stitching, and then I'm going to do a zigzag stitch on that. now I've got this smoothed out, and I am going to go ahead and match this up, right sides together. And I am going to pin this and then sew it. I'm doing another 5/8 of an inch seam. Around the edges of the folded pillowcase. And you might be asking, why not just do a 1/4 inch of a seam instead of doing a 5/8 of a seam, 5/8 of an inch seam, and then cutting and then zigzagging around it. And I think that's mostly, I don't know if it's to give it stability or if it's mostly just because the edges of the fabric have a selvage. And so if you stitch 5/8 of an inch, then cut it off, then you're cutting off the selvage. Normally I would pivot there, but I was talking and lost track of what I was doing. So I am just going to start again there. Okay, I'm going to go trim around these and then do the zigzagging.